Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to explore the profound topic of the power of silence through the captivating story of Gautam Buddha. Silence is often seen as an absence of sound, but in reality it holds immense power for self-reflection, inner peace, and spiritual awakening. Let's delve into the story of Gautam Buddha and discover the transformative power of silence. Gautam Buddha, originally known as Siddhartha Gautama, was born in Lumbini, Nepal, in the 6th century BCE. He was born into a royal family, and his father, King Shuddhodana, wanted him to be a great king rather than a spiritual leader. Despite being surrounded by luxury and opulence, Siddhartha felt a deep sense of unease about the suffering he saw in the world. Siddhartha Gautama, who later became known as Gautama Buddha, was born in Lumbini, present-day Nepal, around 563 BCE. His early life is shrouded in legend and myth, but several key events are widely accepted as part of his biography. Siddhartha's father, King Shuddhodana, was the ruler of the Shakya clan, and his mother, Queen Maya, died shortly after his birth. He was raised by his mother's sister, Mahapajapati Gautami, and later by his stepmother, Mahamaya. Siddhartha grew up in luxury and was shielded from the harsh realities of life. His father ensured that he was provided with every comfort and kept away from the sufferings of the world. Despite his privileged upbringing, Siddhartha began to question the nature of human existence and the causes of suffering. He made 4 pivotal encounters, known as the 4 sights, which deeply impacted him. He saw an old man, a sick man, a dead body, and finally an ascetic. These encounters exposed him to the realities of aging, illness, death, and the possibility of renunciation and spiritual seeking. Deeply disturbed by the suffering he witnessed, Siddhartha renounced his princely life at the age of 29, leaving behind his family, wealth, and status in search of spiritual truth and an end to human suffering. He became a wandering ascetic, studying under various renowned teachers and practicing severe austerities in his quest for enlightenment. After 6 years of rigorous spiritual practice and meditation, Siddhartha finally attained enlightenment at the age of 35 while meditating under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, India. He transcended the cycle of death and rebirth and gained deep insight into the nature of existence and the causes of suffering. Following his enlightenment, Siddhartha, now known as Gautama Buddha, spent the remaining 45 years of his life teaching his profound insights to followers from all walks of life. He expounded the 4 noble truths and the Eightfold Path, laying the foundation of Buddhism. Gautama Buddha's teachings have had a profound impact on the spiritual, philosophical, and ethical landscape of Asia and beyond. His emphasis on compassion, mindfulness, and the pursuit of inner peace continues to inspire millions of people around the world. In the ancient kingdom of Kapilavastu, a young prince named Siddhartha Gautama was born into a life of luxury and privilege. But little did he know, his journey would lead him to become one of the most revered spiritual leaders in history. Siddhartha lived a sheltered life, shielded from the harsh realities of the world outside the palace walls. But as he grew older, he began to question the purpose of his existence. It was during this journey that Siddhartha witnessed the 4 sights: an old man, a sick man, a corpse, and a wandering ascetic. These encounters shook him to the core, forcing him to confront the inevitability of old age, sickness, and death. Faced with the harsh realities of life, Siddhartha made a momentous decision. He renounced his princely life and set out on a quest for truth and enlightenment. After years of relentless pursuit, Siddhartha finally attained enlightenment while meditating under a Bodhi tree. He became known as the Buddha, or the Enlightened One, and dedicated his life to teaching others the path to liberation from suffering. The story of Gautama Buddha's early life teaches us profound lessons about the nature of existence and the human condition. It reminds us that suffering is an inherent part of life, but it is possible to transcend it through self-awareness and spiritual practice. By following the noble Eightfold Path: right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, we can cultivate inner peace and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. May the story of Gautama Buddha inspire us to embark on our own journey of self-discovery and lead us to the ultimate truth, the cessation of suffering and the attainment of nirvana. So what we learn from this story? The lesson learned: the story of Gautama Buddha's early life teaches us profound lessons about the nature of existence and the human condition. It reminds us that suffering is an inherent part of life, but it is possible to transcend it through self-awareness and spiritual practice. By following the Noble Eightfold Path, right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, we can cultivate inner peace and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. How can we apply this into our life? We can apply the lessons from Gautama Buddha's early life by embracing mindfulness and compassion in our daily lives. By cultivating awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can break free from the cycle of suffering and find inner peace. Additionally, practicing kindness and empathy towards others allows us to create positive connections and contribute to the well-being of our communities. Ultimately, by following the path of enlightenment outlined by Gautama Buddha, we can lead lives filled with meaning, joy, and fulfillment. In a time long ago, in the heart of ancient India, there lived a prince named Siddhartha Gautama. He was destined for greatness, but little did he know, his path would lead him to a profound revelation that would change the course of humanity forever. Siddhartha grew up in the lap of luxury, shielded from the harsh realities of the world outside the palace walls. Yet, despite all the material comforts, he was restless. He yearned to understand the true nature of existence and find a way to alleviate the suffering he saw around him. On a fateful night, Siddhartha renounced his royal privileges and set out into the world as a humble seeker of truth. For years, he wandered the land, studying under renowned spiritual teachers and subjecting himself to rigorous ascetic practices. But still, he found no answers. It was beneath the Bodhi tree that Siddhartha finally found enlightenment. After days of intense meditation, he transcended the illusions of the ego and attained a state of perfect clarity. In that moment, he became Gautam Buddha, the awakened one. Buddha spent the rest of his life spreading his teachings, the Four Noble Truths, and the Eightfold Path, guiding people towards liberation from suffering and the attainment of inner peace. The lesson of Gautam Buddha's teachings is one of compassion, mindfulness, and inner transformation. By cultivating awareness and practicing kindness towards ourselves and others, we can overcome the suffering inherent in life and find true happiness. And so, the legacy of Gautam Buddha lives on a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness, guiding us all towards the path of enlightenment. So what we learn from this story? The lesson learned: the story of Gautam Buddha's teachings teaches us the profound importance of compassion, mindfulness, and inner transformation. By embodying these principles in our lives, we can overcome suffering and find true happiness. How can we apply this into our life? We can apply the teachings of Gautam Buddha in our daily lives by cultivating mindfulness through practices such as meditation and self-reflection. By treating ourselves and others with kindness and compassion, we can foster positive relationships and contribute to a more peaceful and harmonious world. Additionally, by following the Eightfold Path, right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, we can navigate life's challenges with wisdom and integrity, ultimately leading to greater fulfillment and well-being. The story of Gautam Buddha exemplifies the profound transformative power of silence. His journey from a prince to an enlightened being serves as an inspiration for seekers of inner peace and wisdom. Through his teachings and compassionate silence, he continues to guide countless individuals on the path to self-discovery and enlightenment. As we reflect on his story, may we also find moments of silence to cultivate inner stillness and unlock the boundless potential that resides within each of us. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has inspired you to explore the power of silence in your own life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, embrace the power of silence and may peace be with you.